Hey everybody, welcome back to Dress to Quest, the wonderful time that we have here in Icewind Dale. Uh, Tonight we pick up with episode 41 as our wonderful party have found themselves back in a town that they originally visited only a few episodes in at the beginning of Caer Dineval. Um, but I'm not going to dive too much into that until we get to the recap. Uh, Real quick, we do have some um, there's some storms around the area, it seems to be, and things like that. So there are some electrical issues happening with some of our players. So if they drop out, please just give them a moment to get back here, and we'll pick them right back up where they were. Um, Otherwise, we have our three sponsors for the year, which is going to be Canadian Dice, who does all of our dice for the year. They did some really cool dice. They just had a whole set for the One Ring, so I'll be getting those, of course, and along with some other ones. Maybe they'll make us a set of mountains or something cool for the Icewind Dale. Be awesome. If you want to get shirts from us, you can go over to Dungeon Grandmaster, and then last but not least, if you can hear the music in the background, we are having some, with all of the different tech that's going on, we're trying to make sure everything's working properly, but sometimes the music fades. That is our wonderful friends over at Monument Studios, and you can pick up all that cool stuff over with them with Misfit as the code. Let me just drop that in the chat real quick, maybe if it's working. Um, there we go. So, real quick, we're going to go around the circle. Tell us who you are, who you're playing tonight, and then we'll roll the fun stuff. And we'll start at the top right on my screen, and that's going to be Humphrey. Get him out of the way.
Hello. I am Humphrey Wendell Wickham, anywhere, everywhere. I am playing Kelevar Cobblestitch, your bard fighter for the...
Oof. And that's what we were talking about. So give us a moment. While that's happening, let's jump over to Sam.
Hey everybody, I'm in a less tumultuous environment, so I shouldn't drop out tonight. I'm Sam. I play Nier, the Shadar Kai fighter.
Right. Chris?
Hi, everyone. Just hot here, no storms. I play Ginjack Wonderful, human life cleric.
And Alix.
Hi, I'm Alix. I've ascended to a new being where I am just space. I'm the night sky, and I will be playing Aerwyna when I have, transcended back to having arms to roll dice.
We will get there very soon.
Yes.
But while that's happening, we're going to roll the video. So we'll see you guys very soon. All right. So, as we have our little stand-in for the moment. Uh, After escaping monsters beneath the snow, the Northern Attitudes awoke outside of Caer-Dineval. Cold, haunted by dreams, and faced with a choice: protect the Speaker Trovis, hunt this mechanical monstrosity, or return to the broken town they've once fled. Nier was already changed. In his sleep, he was pulled into a vision, a surreal antique shop of whispers and memories, a raven's call, a voice in the dark, a promise wrapped in red light and glowing eyes. Meanwhile, while the group debated their next move, before a decision could be made, the snow erupted. Invisible Duergar attacked the camp built by Kelevar. Blades clashed, spells fired, emotions surged. Kelevar's chaotic magic nearly blinded the field. Ginjack cracked. Aerwyna floored her enemies with swift, non-lethal blows. Nier pursued the last assailant through the whiteout and brought him back alive. From that captive came truth. The Duergar are the servants of the Deep Dura, sent to raise the 10 towns with the Shardolin dragon as the harbinger of a full-scale assault. Their stronghold lies ahead, and time is short. But unfinished business and a true alliance is needed before anything happens. The party arrives in Caer-Dineval, a place at one point they left with betrayal and blood, this time greeted with not so much hostility, but more cautious acceptance. They sat for dinner with a new group of adventurers, but tension was in the air. Trovis tried to bridge the gap. Ginjack offered a story. Kelevar brought a song. And in that moment, amidst the stew and candlelight, the room kind of softened, and a set of double doors opened above. And that's where we're picking up tonight. So, Northern Attitudes, as you watch the set of double doors at the top of the stairs open up, a man steps through, coated in a burgundy red vest and long coat. His very sharp features that can be, and lines of age can be seen around a very well-groomed mustache and small patch of beard just at the edge of his chin, hair at the edge of his chin. Slicked hair, a high receding hairline, and a very gentle smile on his face. And he says, "Welcome. I was not expecting visitors. Kredoth said that we had company, but I was unaware of the amount. It's good to see you again, Trovis. It's been many years." Trovis kind of gives him just a very nonchalant, somewhat disagreeable nod. "So, I hope you all are being treated with hospitality here at the Caer. May I ask what this abrupt arrival, what has brought you here?"
Trovis? Maybe you could introduce us. I don't think we've met your friend here. Well, we have met your friend here.
He's another one of the speakers of 10 towns. Though because of the fishing trade and the dangers that have happened based off the cold, there has been a bit of a conflict between the two of us over the last few years. This is Speaker Seaver, Krennic Seaver to be exact, and he is the speaker of Caer-Dineval. And I'm guessing by the way you're responding, you probably don't know that we've all been summoned to Bryn Shander. Oh, no, I was not aware. It seems that this must have either been ignored by Bryn Shander, or a missive has not arrived yet. So,
Well, Speak Receiver, I'm Ginjack Wonderful. Second time visiting this town. I'm a humble priest of Shantea. These are my fellow companions. I reckon they'll introduce themselves. But for my part, I'll just say that I'm escorting Trovis to Bryn Shander for the meeting of the speakers. And I gesture to my companions.
I want to thank you for having each and every one of us, especially for not having given us your invite directly. I'm Nier, and I'm escorting Ginjack, who is escorting Trovis.
So we have more than one of importance here, though you seem to be of a humble origin. It seems that you have someone to help you as well.
I'm Aerwyna. I am escorting Nier, who is escorting Ginjack, who is escorting Trovis. And this over here is Kelevar. He's a little quiet right now, but he's escorting me, who's escorting Nier, who's escorting Ginjack, who's escorting Trovis. That is the proper tree, I think, of this conversation. We also heard you weren't feeling well.
Actually, yes, it's been a few weeks of a rough time here, but I was able to gather some medicinal herbs and kind of push through the disease or the sickness that had gotten to me. I'm still a little winded, and I'll probably retreat back to my quarters here shortly, but I felt it was absolutely imperative to at least greet you all and find out what I can do to provide hospitality while you are here.
Well,
Can I do an insight?
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
Yeah, roll me an insight.
24?
Ooh, hell yeah.
I'm just gonna be just a name today. It seems anything video bogs everything down.
You are the letter J.
Okie dokie.
Nope, we'll get him back. Give me 1 second to shift that around. All right, awesome. We have our bard back. With the 24, you can very well see that he is holding something back, but you're unsure what.
Can we ask... Actually, no. Before I ask questions, I think I cut off Aerwyna just now. Aerwyna, you were about to say something?
Yes. With all of your wonderful hospitality, we wanted to offer our services as well. Ginjack is a fabulous healer, and I've been known to be great with medicinal herbs and, help ail things with almost a touch of the hand. Would that be helpful?
Oh, I mean, if you were here a week or two ago, yes. But I'm feeling much better now, thank you.
Now that's what Aerwyna is curious about. She wants to insight that shiftiness.
Okay.
Nier's going back in the conversation, trying to remember if he mentioned he still wasn't feeling well from the last 2 weeks while Aerwyna does that. Oh, we're calling out die rolls for the sake of the audience, right?
Yes.
14.
Yeah.
All right. With the 14, you wouldn't gain anything more than what the 24 did from Ginjack on that one. Kratos will kind of... Sir, do not waste too much of your energy, I promise. We will take care of them as hospitable as we can. You're welcome to return back to your quarters when you... we will send a servant there to provide you with food, of course.
Orders.
We had some suspicion about there being undead here, if I recall. Did we not?
Yeah. Yes.
Undead.
Chris, were you talking to us, or was that Ginjack asking?
No, that was me asking James.
Yeah.
As for a reminder, but no problem. Ginjack says, well, if you pause for a moment, let me sprinkle this on you. I'm sure that it'll, do you what for. I mean, it's an old hometown remedy.
All right.
Don't worry, it won't take more than a second.
Okay.
I splash him with holy water.
You're welcome to, yeah.
I was going to
I
offer him
do.
garlic, so yeah, there you go.
I just kind of, how's that?
You will see, however, the holy water doesn't affect him, but the small amulet around his neck starts to smoke just slightly.
Oh,
A necklace vampire.
is that some sort of odd remedy? Some folk remedy that you're using locally? Well, I don't think that's a good idea. Here, let me pour this on there.
It just steams. It doesn't affect it or anything, but it just steams.
Is that
If you
like
don't
a
mind me-
special effect, or?
No, it's a family heirloom.
You might want to take that off.
And as you say that, I need you to give me a perception check.
Sure.
I feel like we're entering combat.
That would be a 14. Not the best.
With a 14, you will notice the same exact emblem or pendant is around Kratos' neck as well, also around both of the servants.
Well, I can't help but noticing. Everyone in this house is wearing one of those emblems. So if it is a family heirloom, as you say, Speaker, why is the heirloom being worn by everyone in your family? That seems a bit odd, doesn't it? I mean, if it's passed down from generation to generation, all I can see only you wearing it. But here, look here, this fella's wearing it too. Here, let me sprinkle that.
It's slightly sizzles
that's
as
evil.
well.
Hold on. Walk over to one of the servants and sprinkle him too.
They're just letting this happen?
They are, because it's not hurting anybody.
Okay.
They're doing it.
This is just a custom in his culture. Those people from down south, they just bring the blessing with them. They bring the blessing into the house with them.
How close did you get to that amulet when you flicked it?
About flick distance? I don't know.
Flick distance? Give me either an investigation or a perception check for the amulet, please.
Ooh, definitely perception.
Okay.
Investigation, what's that? Perception, what's that?
Oh.
That would be a 5.
Oh, okay. The smoke just kind of covers up what seemed to be like a misty, almost like if you saw a windshield with too much, what's been fogged over, you'd be kind of looking at it inside this amulet as if something's in there, but you can't tell what.
Can I use religion?
Go for it.
See if I recognize.
Sure. Is there anything the rest of you would like to do while this is happening?
It's done.
While
Okay.
Alex that room, I'm just curious if this mist or smoke that seems to be filling the room as he's doing it to multiple persons.
No. It's not like massively filling. It's just you can see it's giving off some sort of steam or reaction because of the holy water hitting it.
But gas and vapor do expand outward to fill the container that they're cast into. So does it smell? Are we smelling any of this?
No.
Does it smell distinct? Okay. Interesting.
There's no smell coming off of it.
Well, while Ginjack's just blessing everybody, bless your heart, I believe is the term that they use in the South. We did want to, move back on to the business at hand. We are traveling to this conclave of the speakers of the 10 towns. And, for the sake of being neighborly, we thought we would swing by and see if you wanted to join us on this venture. Or a representative. That way, Caer Dineval is also represented at this, great moot of all the leaders of the 10 towns.
Well, I do believe if Speaker Trovis is heading there, that it would be dishonorable of me and disrespectful of the other speakers to send a dignitary rather than myself. But I would be happy to join with you if that is your request.
That would be absolutely lovely. We will be needing to take off relatively soon so that way we can make it in time. But you know, I understand you have to like pack and stuff, so we'll stay here and you can go pack and, you know, get all your medicine, anything you need. And I'm sure since you've been ill, they would accept, you know, ill as an excuse if you had to send an emissary.
I'm feeling much better, thank you. I do appreciate, though, the opportunity to not go out into the cold. It's not really my thing. Trying to
Would you
pin
say
myself up here.
The cold does bother you anyway? Is that
A little bit, yes. The cold does bother me anyway.
okay?
So you're not one of those that it doesn't bother anyway.
Yeah.
That's a special
Well,
breed. Actually, some of the stories I've heard about you, Aery, at one point you were kind of like that.
What? Not bothered by snow? Yeah, no, I just could let it all go. Yes.
As we get shut down.
Yeah, the mouse is coming. I can
The
hear
mouse
him.
is coming our way.
Wait, the Charlatan dragon became a Charlatan mouse. It's coming now.
Are you breaking my copyright? What the hell's wrong with you?
Sounds terrifying.
You're not allowed to say any of that.
What a cease and disaster.
Well,
So,
we're happy to, my lord, we're happy to provide them with some sort of hospitality and rooms for the evening if they really would prefer. We would rather we leave in the daytime rather than the nighttime, even though that is to be questioned nowadays.
I will say, as it is Ginjack's charge to be escorting Trovis, and my charge to be escorting Ginjack, and Aerwyna's charge to be escorting myself, and so on. Do you have a room with bunk beds?
We do. You can either we'll either find a we have a room upstairs that I'm more than happy to provide some sort of space to.
That would be most amenable. Also, this chicken is amazing. Have you any desire to share in this chicken with us?
Oh, thank you. I'll have a plate made for me, thank you. Is there anything else I can answer while you're here? I am feeling a little tired at this moment and probably return to my chambers. You're mute, Jack.
Wouldn't want to impose it on you or anything. If you're determined not to take that necklace off in our presence, then, well, can't really force you. I can't force you. But, I say with a broad wink. But if you got some rooms prepared, yeah.
Well,
We'd
then
be
happy
happy
to.
to accept your hospitality.
Mir here will take you up to your room. And the speaker kind of gives you a politeful nod, thanks you, and heads back up the stairs. You can see a slight limp in his legs as he's kind of stepping up the stairs.
Is he wearing a trench coat?
It's a long coat, but it's not a trench coat.
How
Do I
likely
see
is
in-
he to be 3 kobolds?
It is not 3 kobolds. You're right. That is not it. It's a nice opportunity, but no, not this one. So a younger tiefling, blue-skinned. These both horns kind of just going backwards rather than wrapping in any way, shape, or form. Somewhat shabbier clothing comes up, and he says, and they say, I can take you to your rooms now if you'd like. or I can wait until dinner's over.
I'm done eating. If anyone else is.
I mean, we can get it to go platter, like a little schmattering if we get hungry later.
Of course, we'll either. I'll get a few things to bring with us.
And I did want to ask if, while the speaker was walking away, if Aerwyna could roll a medicine check to see if that limp seems like anything that she might be able to diagnose.
Sure.
Yeah, it's an underused skill. Let's see.
Go for it. No, go for it.
An 11.
It's probably a. From what you can tell, it's probably more of a after effect of whatever sickness was ailing him that he's recovering from.
He's got rickets.
He's got
old rickets. Or gout. He's got the gout.
What was the name? What was the name of the first tiefling? Not this new one that came up to us, but the first one?
Kradoth.
I just make sure I wrote that down. Okay.
Kradoth.
And he was presented to us as like the porter, not necessarily like a servant or a butler, but just kind of like, I'm in charge of doing the stuff that
He seems to be more so, from what you can tell, the in charge of the day-to-day here. Probably who was taking care of most of the arrangements and things of the town while the speaker was sick.
Okay.
Krennic's a human, right?
Kradoth is a tiefling.
No, Krennic.
Krennic is a human, yes.
Okay.
Is Krennic... No, that was going to be a stupid Star Wars joke. Please continue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Worse than Krennic. We're dealing with him. He was a dick.
Still could be, who knows?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying this intermittent fasting where I eat like pretty aggressively for 4 minutes and then I take a break for 10 minutes before eating again. So I'm ready to go to the rooms. Yeah.
All these people from the south have such interesting customs.
I'm from the deep south.
Okay. He's gonna head you up the stairs then. Mir will walk you up the stairs and take you into what seems to be a set of let's see here, where are we at with this one? We are down. Yeah, so he's gonna take you guys up the stair. Oh goodness. Copy. Because we're doing this in time, which makes life easier. Do it, not move it. Of course it doesn't. That would make my life too easy, wouldn't it?
Do we need to click on these doors?
The problem is that this is based on a secondary floor. So it's not letting me copy the same. So we're just going to put our party back into the audience here in a second. Or not in the audience, but in the group here in a second. So on the second floor, you should see this one kind of come up.
For the audience, James is currently preparing a game of Betrayal at the House on the Hill for us.
Absolutely. It's exactly what this whole thing is. Know where Trovis went. Yours. But yeah. So that'll be over here on this map. And you guys will zoom in to the second map. And he's going to walk you around the edges to this door here. Can you see the map on your screen for the secondary set of tokens?
You just see us at the dinner tables.
We are at the keep at Caerdinabal.
Scroll to your right.
Oh.
There should be a second set of you there.
It's all black.
Oh. Wow, the future is now.
I'm seeing people. Okay. Anyway, Yeah, so Mir walks you up to the set of double stairway, takes you to the left, and walks you to a doorway at the edge of the left side of the hallway. It opens up into a long hallway, a door on either side. It should be the left side should be open. I do believe. You're welcome to rest there for the evenings.
Oh, it's very kind of you. Is this as far as you'll take us?
No, no, of course not. And he kind of walks through the doors, down the hallway, and then into the left, into the left side of the room.
Sure.
In there, you see a set of beds, two sets of double beds in there, as well as what seems to be some sort of a lounger, a dresser, set up for more of a luxury suite rather than a just quarters area. Probably if somebody was coming in to speak with the town, this is where they would pretty much sit. You guys are on the right now, so how you guys are walking. So are you guys exploring?
No, we're trying to get into the room. It won't let me in.
Okay.
I'm
wanted us on the left,
outside
though, right?
somehow.
This room over here.
Oh, our other left. Aerwyna's stuck outside.
Yeah, let me pull where did you
It's
go,
okay.
bro.
The future
Thank
is
you.
now.
Oh my. Yeah, you went. Yeah, this is brutal.
Yeah, I don't know how I
Doing
got
great.
outside.
This is premium television.
Oh my goodness. What did you do?
I tried going through the door and it bounced me back to the first map.
Tune in next week for our next episode of Can We Get Through the Door?
Yeah, I'm seeing red lines whenever I try to move.
Yeah, it's
I have no idea where Aerwyna was.
it's
Walked
getting brutal at the
through
moment.
a
Give me 1
wall.
second.
This is what it's like
Oh,
to
maybe I
walk
climbed out
through
a
an old
window.
house with minimal staff in a blizzard, and the master of the house is sick
Yeah.
and doesn't want to
we're
accept
just-
garlic.
I'm gonna wait for you to place me, James, because I can't seem to move.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I'm back.
I
Yes,
found
good.
I'm in a
kitty.
room with a mouse now.
It's a kitty.
It's a kitty.
Oh, a kitty.
And I gotta find
Good.
Ginjack. He vanished somewhere.
New
There he
pet.
is. Alright. We're in the rooms. Alright, awesome. So yeah, there are rooms in here, or there are beds in here. There is a small, somewhat scraggly looking tabby cat that is it's kind of perked up in the corner. Made itself this small bed of like partially torn pieces of the bedding on like the corner. He just pulled out enough to make his own bed, and the cat's sitting right there.
Aerwyna, could you talk to that?
I mean, I can.
Well, hold on. Let me give him a sprinkle first.
Make sure the cat's not a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will ritual cast speak with animals.
Kelevar's gonna try to do that, like that very awkward, like Jack Sparrow shooing motion from across the room.
Also, is Trovis staying in the room with us? 'Cause
He
there's-
is.
Okay, so there's 4 beds.
There's 4 beds
And-
and a lounger, so he's gonna have to sleep on the
Yeah.
lounger probably.
Okay.
But yeah, there's enough for everybody, and he'll be up in a moment. He's trying to. I don't even know where his character is, so let's see if we can pull him in. I have marked as Trovis, even though that's not Trovis, but this is who we're using as Trovis right now. Okay, so as you all are here, Mir kind of says, if you need anything, I'll step back shortly and check on you.
Thank you. That'd be lovely.
And he darts off.
Yeah, Aerwyna is going to kind of like sit on the floor and start the speak with animals as a ritual to commune with this cat.
Okay. Kind of comes over and just like bumps you in its head.
Yeah.
Plops down next to you as you're doing this ritual. Anybody else doing anything over the next 10 minutes while this is happening? At this point, you have autonomy to talk to Trovis. You all can talk amongst yourselves. Mir said he'd be back in a little while, so you probably get at least an hour to yourself.
I'm deeply suspicious of this entire situation and those amulets that they're wearing around their necks. But we don't have enough information to justify breaking a pact of what's the term I'm looking for? Hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
As he has welcomed us into his home and given us food. I'm not comfortable attacking him out of turn.
Okay.
Not that I cannot be talked into attacking them out of turn, but that's not really my thing. But there's something fishy about this whole situation.
I mean, they haven't turned this into a snack yet, so I think we're good.
Yeah, no, I don't sense any hostility from them, only those rather suspicious amulets, which is why, yeah, I reckon that cat's probably got some information for us.
Okay. While you guys are kind of bantering back and forth, Aerwyna finishes her.
There was
ritual
one
cast.
thing I wanted to. Sorry, James. There was one thing I wanted to do.
Sure.
I'd like to search the room to see if there's any hidden walls or anything in here.
Sure. Give me an investigation.
Okay. I'd like to invite people with better investigation than me to search the room.
I mean, I think we're all himbos, so.
I mean, I can give it a go. I'm small.
Because I really
I'll
suck.
fit in that hole because I'm little. 10.
I got a 9.
Wow, you're so smart. You get a whole +1 to intelligence? Wow.
With a 10, you don't seem to notice anything.
Yep, this room is secure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Going around, checking the doors, checking the window, that lead off into. You can see into the courtyard below. The doors and windows don't seem to be highly secured. It doesn't look like this is a fortification that they were expecting anybody to assault. So this seems more like a home. And you've even done as thorough of a job as moving the dresser, sliding out the lounger, moving the carpet. Everything has been moved and kind of placed close to the way it was. But you didn't see any sort of illness or trapdoors. Okay. Anything else before we begin the wonders of talking to animals? Nope. Okay. So 10 minutes go by. The cat's already nuzzled kind of like next to you, and your cast goes with no issue. So.
Hi there. And she like holds out her hand to let the cat sniff and does the
cat will
cute
sniff
little, like,
and be very
chin rubs and cheek rubs.
You hear the heavy purring.
Oh, good. You're a friendly orange cat. We love friendly orange cats. Anyway, what have you seen recently around here? This is such a curious house.
Kind of doesn't seems to understand the question.
Mm-hmm.
It's like asking the animal that's always here what it sees. Like it's normal. Anything a little more detailed that you could maybe ask, or a different way to word it.
Have they always been wearing those shiny red collars? You're not wearing all the time? You're not wearing a shiny red collar.
No.
That's good. Ginjack, do you have any ideas on how to ask this cat questions?
Ask it if it senses anything unnatural.
Do the people in the keep smell the same as they used to, or do they smell different? Kinda different?
Or maybe, does anybody in the keep smell like they're more stressed? Because I think humans, just like animals, can give off different scents in their sweat depending on how they're feeling. Has anybody seemed more stressed or scared than usual?
Aerwyna will translate that the best she can into cat.
Into cat. In a very like soft, partially because the cat can't control the vibrations of it being coerced by purring, so you get this like crackled voice as they're trying to speak, as my owner is stressed.
Your owner?
He's always stressed.
She's always stressed.
Have we met a she yet? I assume Aerwyna tells us what's transpired so far.
Yeah.
Where is this owner?
Which was gonna be the same thing I was gonna ask, so I mean, it's like on it.
In her room. I was just kind of just walking around, and nobody checks in here, so I figured I would make myself my own little bed.
It's good and cozy.
It is cozy.
Also, if we need to find a new room, we don't want to intrude.
Yeah, do we need a different room? Or are you just gonna...
You seem nice.
Okay.
He starts pawing at things and...
Is there anybody staying in the room across from us?
You're asking the cat this?
I'm asking Aerwyna to ask the cat this.
Yeah, Aerwyna will translate. I'm going to now say, because my crown is a little tight and my brain is turning off because of the heat, Aerwyna is translating for everybody.
Okay.
And I ask Aerwyna to say this because Aerwyna at present is acting as my escort. So.
Yes, I will speak to the cat for you. You'll have your people talk to his people.
My owner lives there.
Oh.
How come she's been stressed?
Lots going on here.
Like what?
Lots of movements.
Lots of movements? Give me the good goss.
I just see lots of movement.
Lots of movement? Like in the shadows? People moving?
People. Lots of people.
Moving. Where do they go?
Go downstairs, some go upstairs. There's just lots of people. We didn't have this for a while. Now we have a lot of people here.
When did they start showing up? Just like a couple days ago?
A few months ago.
And then when they go,
I don't know really what time
upstairs,
is.
when they go upstairs, do they come back downstairs or do they just stay up there?
Some.
Some, but some don't
the cat-
come back.
The cat mentioned that it didn't really have a firm understanding of time, but before it committed to that, it said a couple of months. Isn't that about how long the speaker has been feeling ill?
Yeah, and some people come back up, go up, and some people don't come back down. Correct?
Yes.
Do they smell like the town? I'm sure you've had wonderful adventures and know how
I don't leave here.
smells. Oh, you don't leave here.
No.
But do they smell like the keep or do they smell like outside?
Some.
Some. The ones that don't come back down?
No, they smell
No.
normal.
They smell normal.
They were always here. My previous owner, they went downstairs and never came back.
Oh, so also when they go downstairs, they don't come back.
Sometimes. He did. And then my new owner picked me up. She gave me treats.
Oh,
And she's nice.
that's good. Does she talk to you like I talk to you?
No, I've never
Okay.
had somebody talk to me like you talk to me.
Aw. Well, sounds like there's a mystery of what goes on downstairs where your owner went.
How long ago did you change owners?
A while. Cats really don't
About the-
know. Cats really don't have ideas on time. It's kind of like dogs.
Mhm. About the same length of time that everybody started moving around in the castle more?
Yeah,
Or before?
we can
Okay.
say that.
Where's the downstairs?
Downstairs.
Yeah. Where is the downstairs and where does it go? Do you know?
I don't know where it goes. I'm told to stay upstairs.
And is there an upper upstairs from here or are we at the top?
I think this is the top. Well, I mean, unless you sneak out a window. I did that once. Got on the roof. Got scared. Somebody had to come get me.
We noticed you're in the room and the door was closed. Is there another way in or out of this room that you can use besides the window and the door?
Oh. I mean, there's my way.
Can you show us your way?
Sure. And kind of pops up and walks over to the side of where the window's at. Right next to it, underneath, you can see if looking at it straight, you won't tell. But if you look at it at an angle, there's a small hole against the wall, kind of curved inward. So I can go through there and get to my owner.
Interesting. Aerwyna has a
And the hole is about,
terribly-
that big.
Aerwyna has an idea, which is truly the most terrifying words that I could ever utter. Because we know that the brain cell isn't really cooking for her or for me. But as an idea, she could wild shape into a cat or another small creature, and she can try and look like the orange cat because all orange cats share one brain cell. So she and this cat could share a brain cell, and she could wander the castle looking similar to that cat.
Oh, I was thinking of just stuffing Kelevar in there.
Oh, I mean, that would work too. I don't know if he's
I
that
mean,
small.
I mean, he's a gnome. I don't imagine it being too tight a fit, or is it?
I mean, it's cat size. It's very like lanky cat size, not like.
Oh, okay, so it'd be a tight fit for
Oh
Kelevar.
yeah, yeah. It'd still be a tight fit for Kelevar.
Kelevar's gonna have his wand of pyrotechnics on hand just in case.
uh, how long does this? How long does your talk with animals last?
Speak with animals. I was looking up something else real quick. Speak with animals lasts for 10 minutes.
You probably have about one or two
Yeah.
more things you can say before the cat gets bored and starts walking away.
Any other further questions that we have?
Sam, you're
Sam,
muted.
you're muted.
Does it have a hidden collection of interesting things hidden somewhere nearby that it wouldn't mind showing us in exchange for something else?
Yeah. Any cool things you found?
I mean, always, but they're mine.
Sound logic.
Can't fault that. Yeah. But would you be up? Dang it! Can't understand us anymore. I was gonna offer it to trade. Bought an entire bag of ball bearings just to have chaos balls rolling around the floor. What could go wrong?
Cat kind of gets up, stretches out for a moment, rolls the body from tail to head, and then starts to sleek back into that little hole that you were talking about, and into darkness.
Quick, Aerwyna, there's all those stories about you turning into animals. Go.
Yeah, do we like that plan? Where
I just give me a second.
all of the seconds because
I'll cast an augury.
Okay.
Ritual cast an augury, and it'll be one of three, as always.
Okay.
One of three options, and it'll be here. Hang on.
Yeah, it's pretty much like yes, no, or maybe, right?
Yeah, it'll be either something good will happen.
Yep.
Something so-so.
Right.
Not especially good or bad. Or oh God, don't do this. This is going to end really badly for you. So it's wheel, and woe, nothing.
Okay. Wheel
is good, woe is bad.
Whoa.
Wheel and woe, both good and bad, and nothing. Nothing means not especially good or bad. And
Okay.
the question is, I'm asking the goddess is, what will be the outcome be of Aerwyna turning into a cat and going down that hole? And it has to be something that's going to occur in the next 10 minutes. Technically, it's 30, but actually 20 minutes. Technically, it's 30, but it takes me 10 minutes to ritual cast the spell.
Oh, you're definitely going to draw the wheel woe.
So good and bad?
Yeah, good or bad could happen.
So there is some hazard involved with this, Aerwyna. It might be dangerous.
I mean, if this is a building filled with what we assume are vampires or undead, splitting up is not a great idea, but I don't know how you guys are going to wander around.
My kingdom
Yeah.
for a shrink spell. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to fit through that hole. The other option would be just to, well, I don't know. It's up to you. The best option would be for you to go down there and check it out. But I'm perfectly fine with popping the door and just, sneaking around this mansion quietly. I mean, I could take off my chainmail and
We
then
could always say that we're looking for more food, that Nier got hungry because he's on his weird fasting thing.
that's true.
4 minutes
Yeah.
and 10 minutes.
And then we'd be together and then we'd be investigating the house. Actually, is there a way to ascertain based on, I mean, I don't know what skill this would be, but based on how the hole and the cat and the description that we have of the house so far, is there a way to ascertain where the cat went?
I would say give me an investigation check with a disadvantage. That's going to be a hard one. But if you make it, I'm happy to give you that information.
No, I don't have a clue.
What'd you get?
6.
Okay. Yeah, no.
No, I don't have a clue. Yeah, we don't have a cat. We don't have a. Yeah, we're all himbos. Yeah.
I mean, I could
Either-
also try and make a familiar who can go down there. It still uses my wild shape, though.
I have a potential solution, and I like step to my left, but then Far is standing there, and he just kind of goes, "Hey," because
Will he
he's been
fit?
there for a while. And I sort of gesture vaguely at him, and he's always been able to be seen, but he is at least like 10% translucent. So by no means is he invisible. But if I were to leave the room with him and stay about 30 feet behind him, he could kind of scout. And if absolutely needed to like avoid being seen, I could zip him back to me.
Can he scout stealthily?
He's as stealthy as I am, which is to say, wheel low. He's me, but not me.
All right. Here's what we have. We scout around the house ourselves to see what we can find, and we'll have Nier on point. And that way, if there's something untoward, no, we have Far on point, and Nier can pull Far back if needed. Or Aerwyna can send a familiar down that hole, and it can tell us where the room is. Or Aerwyna goes down the hole, which I don't really like, but it's up to you, Aerwyna, and you scout it out and tell us where that room is. Only for the purpose of finding the room and speaking to the woman, which I'm not sure is where that's going to go, but
I believe there are some ancient tales that are told among the winds of Icewind Dale of a group of 4 adventurers and their plucky dog, where they go through spooky houses. The tales of the brave Scooby-Doo. I think we should probably embody those ancient heroes of the past and stick together until we must have, of course, split up gang. So I think we should probably stick together until we must split up.
I vaguely remember a tale of peeling off a person's head to reveal their true form. But
Yeah, I think that's gonna be exciting.
Well, I
Do you
can't
think it's
recall
gonna
the
be Old
details.
Man Willard like it always was?
Old man,
All right,
Brenna,
we are those
that's
darn
his name
kids.
anyway.
All right, so Kelevar, what do you think?
Just polishing my wand of pyrotechnics. Well, either way, it's going to be an adventure.
Huh.
Can't tell if that makes you the Sir Daphne of the group or the Sir Fred of the group.
Well, I always
Just-
think of him kind of like, well, never mind.
I guess that makes you and Far the the Shaggy and the Scooby of the gang.
Far goes. Yeah! And I go, stop that. We don't do bits. And I slap his 1 hit point away, and then I snap him back.
Okay. Well, let's go.
All right, so here's a roll.
As the brave wizard of Velma once said, jinkies.
And this is where
Yes,
we're
and
diving
what a
into
rally
this one
cry
tonight.
that
Got
was.
it.
So let's start sneaking around the
Yeah.
creepy house.
All right,
This
so as
will
you
go
step out the
great,
door
everybody.
into the small hallway that you walked into, you notice there was a door right across from you.
Oh,
It still won't let me move. Whenever I try to move, it bounces me to the other screen.
hello, door. Thank you.
And I tried moving in the same room. I didn't try to go through the door. What the hell?
Also, why are we sneaking?
Oh, there we go.
You want to go loud?
I mean, jingles her armor. I don't know if I get a choice.
That's what I was saying. We probably got to take our armor off if we're going to try to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Well, my chainmail anyway.
I'm pretty well armored without armor on. Would you want to borrow? And I begin to peel off what's clearly a very sweaty, like studded leather set. Like, did you want to maybe borrow this instead? Because I'm still pretty hard to hit without it.
No, I'll just be loud and jingle jangly. And if we get asked where we're going, we're either going to say, I'm looking for a room where I don't have to use the chamber pot with 4 boys. Or
Who are following you?
yeah, they're making sure I get to the restroom.
Oh, aggressively important question, because I can't remember because I had to get up because my dogs had an accident in the house in real life. Did
What's up?
Trovis come with us to this room?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't seem to have. He hasn't returned yet.
Was he intended to come to this room?
He was intended to head this direction. Yes.
Oh my god. I look at Ginjack and I'm like, Ginjack, I know I shouldn't be speaking against you because I'm your intended escort, but your charge as an intended escort, Trovis, hasn't reported back. Maybe we need to shift our priorities because we spent 10 minutes talking to a cat, kind of, and we haven't seen hide or tail of him.
Well, we spent more time than that talking to the cat, but I'm sure we'll find Trovis along the way. He's a tough fella. Not too worried about him.
Because all of our questions had to go through Aerwyna, and then a cat had to decide it was still interested in talking to us, I do imagine that at least 2 ritual castings of Speak with Animals occurred, with a lot of us like tossing playing cards into a hat, waiting for the spell to become active again. Is that a safe assumption?
That is a safe assumption. Yeah.
Okay, so it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yes, it's been quite a while.
Yeah,
Goodness.
let's expedite looking for Trovis.
Why is...
Aerwyna's gonna cast guidance on herself
Okay.
to try and help. Whoa. Oh, why am I concentrating on a spell? Yeah, end that concentration on a spell that I'm not concentrating on. And
It should be noted that I'm trying to leave this room, and I cannot.
Yeah, I don't know
No,
what's going
you
on with
did
that.
it.
We're not worried about. I did it, but yeah.
Aerwyna will try and stealth.
Okay. So my question
can't
is,
move.
okay, don't worry about the movement. I'll move you guys if need be.
Thank you.
You guys are heading into the main area right now,
Mhm.
where you guys would walk down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
You can see from the one balcony to the other balcony. There's another door across from it. There are 2 people standing at that one though.
Are they guarding?
They are guarding. Yes.
Since we haven't announced an intent to begin sneaking, as we pop out, I'm assuming they look over and see us.
They do.
Okay.
Oh, Aerwyna was gonna try and stealth before we went through that door, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Would you like to?
Yes, Aerwyna
Okay.
would love to try. How much noise do I make? Oh my goodness. Actually, not the worst. That'll be a 14.
Okay. Is everybody else stealthing, or is everybody just walking out the door?
I'll stealth.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin the aspirations of a jingly sneak smith.
Is
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
any point in stealth? I mean, like, there's light in that area, and there's 2 people right across from there.
Yeah, there'll be 2 people right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's at least better than jangling our way out the door.
Well, I'll try to be quiet, but yeah, that's a 4 for Ginjack.
That's a 12 for Nier. So the jingle jangle is so far the stealthiest, unless Kelevar absolutely crushes it.
Yeah, Kelevar, come crush us. Come crush this stealth check.
Actually, I would like to roll a performance check as I start to playfully pluck the Pink Panther song behind everyone else.
Okay. Giving up completely the illusion of stealth.
Okay.
Let's roll the Pink Panther song. Let's see how well it's played.
So 28. Do 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 do
Wow.
do 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 do. It's just like just a casual light plucking, just for ambience.
And as you do that, you get a couple eyebrows from the 2 guards standing across on the other side of the balcony, but they don't seem to be concerned that you're walking the halls.
Okay. That's
If
great.
anything, Kelevar will just kind of break off from the group a little bit, kind of puts himself near like one of the windows, like he's just strumming along for fun.
Aerwyna's just
I mean,
like,
because of Ginjack's 4, and it doesn't really matter if you as
It's an
the
average
jingle
of 10
jangles.
between the 3 of us.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Have we
Kelevar
completely
has-
undercut the effort by like very aggressively, poorly sneaking with like exaggerated movements out the door?
I mean, if that's the plan, then yeah, they're definitely going to kind of tilt their heads towards you, like, why are you sneaking? But they're not. They're not saying a word. They're both standing there.
I think the reason Aerwyna looks like she rolled the best on the stealth check is she is just shaking her head and acting like a normal person, as the rest of the group does whatever the group is doing.
Whatever the rest of the group does. Yeah, that works. So you guys are at the edge. You guys are on the balcony, or you guys are heading down the stairs. Which one?
Let's.
Or are you
head
heading
down
over to the guards?
Let's head down the stairs.
Okay. So you head back into walking into the great room. In the great room, you can see 2 servants kind of doing some final preparation for cleanup. But most of the stuff has been taken away. All the food's been placed back into the kitchen, and it seems that both Kradoth and Trovis are not to be seen.
So they might be behind the sealed door situation.
You also have one person standing in front of as you walk down the stairs, you see 2 doors to your right, 1 door to your left. The one to your left, there is one person standing next to it. The other 2 are open. Or they're not open, but there's nobody standing next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Could we flag the easiest person to like stop mid-task? And I know maybe none of them are easy per se, but whoever the easiest of the people to stop really quick and say, before fully retiring for the evening, we were hoping to have one quick word with the speaker we had come with. Is it possible to relay a message to them that we need their audience just briefly?
A kind of disheveled dwarvish woman looks up. Of course. I believe he stepped in with the dignitary of the care, right over there.
Yes. And so sorry. We understand the Lord of the House undoubtedly took our compatriot with him. That's the one we were hoping to speak to. But we don't know where that is, and we wouldn't seek to intrude. If you wouldn't mind, or if whoever else among you is intended to do such things wouldn't mind helping us get a message to them, that'd be greatly appreciated. Just like, hey, we got to chat and game plan one last time before we go to bed.
Absolutely. One second. And she walks around the great hall, around the tables down to that doorway with the one person standing, and she starts whispering in that one. She kind of like nudges on the gentleman's arm, kind of leans down so he can actually, and she whispers something into his ear. He looks over at all of you, and then kind of turns around and just kind of taps twice on the door.
Can Aerwyna try and listen to what was said?
I'll give you the opportunity, but it's not going to be easy.
Okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yep. I'm gonna say it will be because of the area and the whisper. I would say it's at disadvantage.
Okay. Because the original one was a 23.
Okay.
Let's see. That'll be an 8. There's a moment where Aerwyna thinks she can hear it, and then can't.
It's really just whispering, and you actually were catching on to another one of the servants just kind of humming. You're like, that's got to be it. And then you realize, and you look over, and you're like, that voice doesn't match that person. Like, that's not it. A few minutes go by, and the door opens. Kradoth escort kind of nods to Trovis, and Trovis walks out. He says, we were just speaking about trying to find an actual agreement between the two cities on the fishing arrangement right now. With everything frozen over, it's very difficult for either town to get food.
Well, I understand. And I flick some holy water on him.
Really?
Just checking. You're alone with him. That's all.
It'll be a very peaceful conversation.
You're not wearing a necklace, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
Not that we have anything against necklaces.
Well, I have something against that necklace. Call it what you will, but I'm uncomfortable with a necklace that steams when you splash holy water on it.
That's all. Not completely. I mean, I completely agree with you there, but they seem to be at least peaceful at the moment, and right now I'd rather make sure we find as much of an agreement between the two towns to feed the people that we have in both, rather than to squabble over what we're dealing with this necklace.
So any ideas on how to get into the room? Well, actually, no. I look at Aerwyna. Where are we going from here?
Well, looking at all the servants, we probably don't want to talk about our plans for sneaking around. Well, I'm going to guess.
In the great hall.
Yeah.
Guards standing there, 4 to 5 servants walking around cleaning up still. That's where you're at the moment.
Well, I'm not sure what we should be doing besides going back to bed like good little guests.
Oh, Sam, you're muted. I'm watching you whisper.
Still can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Surely we should just go back to our room and not disturb the room directly across from us at all. That should not be our next move.
Yeah, surely we should just go to bed with a little to-go plate to help clear the tables. As Aerwyna
it has been
will take
4 minutes. No, it has been 10 minutes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is the food gone? Oh no.
The majority of the food is gone, but you're welcome to ask a servant to gather you some food, and
I'll grab some of whatever was left there as they were straightening it away. No need to cause additional work because we are going to bed, straight to bed.
We're going straight to bed. All of us.
Oh.
Yep, we're not going to be a nuisance to anyone.
Yeah,
Is anybody-
all 5 of us. Come on, Trovis, it's bedtime.
So we do begin singing like the Von Trapp children in that one sequence from The Sound of Music about how it is time to go to bed. But instead of that actually happening, as we slowly begin moving towards the stairs, not being subtle or conspicuous in the slightest, looking around the room, is there anybody who's just kind of like lingering? Like people are moving to and fro. There's like a guard or two by significant doors, but is there anybody that doesn't look like a busy service person or a guard? Just kind of hanging out.
No. I mean, you get a couple others that seem to be a little more armed. They're kind of walking around, but they don't seem to acknowledge you, and they just kind of do their own thing and walk up and down or wherever they're heading.
These more armed people, do they also have like Dinaval house livery? Like, is it clear that they're also meant to be like city guards tasked with keeping the speaker safe, or are they just heavily armed people walking around?
Give me a give me give me a history check to see if you notice the difference between walking into the town and walking to this point.
That is a strong suit of Nier. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I get a whole +0.
You're so smart.
I believe it's a 10.
With a 10, it's really hard to tell. You didn't really see a lot of the guards as you were walking in, so it's hard to tell if these were just average, everyday city guard or if there's something more to this. These few that are walking around, and they're not walking in packs or anything. It's just like onesie twosies you see moving throughout as well.
Cool.
I think Aerwyna is going to go back to the room that we're definitely going to bed in, all of us.
Okay.
I call bottom bunk. I'm scared of the top bunk.
And I think Aerwyna wants to figure out if she can climb out this window.
Okay.
Try the familiar.
Oh, I mean, I can also just turn into a spider and like climb on the walls if need be.
I was gonna knock on the door of the room across from us.
I'd suggest that we go back to the plan of using the cat means of ingress and egress and just sending, either you or a familiar down that hole, Aerwyna.
Okay.
Well, that's just my suggestion, mind you.
And you all walk all the way back up and then into that room.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit down cross-legged with my back to the wall, facing the window.
I love that the door is just opening and closing.
And I'm gonna take a short rest.
For the sake of the audience, the doors in Caer Dinaval don't latch properly, and so they do, in fact, keep opening and closing, at least this door.
Well, someone keeps clicking on. All right, I'm going to take it. Unless I'm interrupted, I'm going to take a short rest.
Okay, while you're taking what we consider a short rest, which is about an hour, what is the rest of you doing?
I think whispering to be as polite about the short rest happening a few feet away as possible. I kind of reiterate to Kelevar and to Aerwyna, like, we might be interested in checking on this owner of the cats, assuming that they are across the room from across the hall from us. Like, worst case scenario that might happen is we knock on the door, they're not willing to speak, and then we can always use resources, because I know how tired it makes you, Aerwyna, to potentially have you turn into a creature of some kind, or to have you create a creature of some kind. But I might be overthinking or underthinking the matter. Should we just see if they're willing to chat?
I mean, we can give it a try.
You hear a knock at the door.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it must be Trovis.
I'm sorry to bother you. The Lord told me to come up here and make sure that everything was all right.
Is this the blue tiefling that brought us here?
Yes, the blue tiefling that brought you here. Mir.
Yeah. It's been an extended period of time, and I'm a little bit worried about snacks. You didn't bring anything up here with you at present, did you?
No, I can go get something though.
If it's fine with you, I don't want to be picky. Just whatever's easy that might also keep for a while without necessarily getting the bacterium that I've heard tale of recently attack the food itself.
I'll
I
get
think
you a doggy bag. That's what you're looking for.
phenomenal. We do have dogs outside, and they might be hungry as well. I'm interested in an elfie bag, if that is entirely possible. Whatever you think you might have that's also not inconvenient, that's good for an elf that might keep over time.
All right. I'll do my best.
And hold up, everybody. Y'all need anything?
I'm set.
All right. I'll be back shortly. And he kind of scurries off.
As I kind of shut the door, but not completely, and then I hold a hand up to the rest of the group. And I give it, I don't know, like 20, 30 seconds, and then I peek my head back out. Is the door that leads into this hallway closed, or was it left open?
The one at the end of the hallway?
Yeah.
It's slightly open.
Can I send Nier far down really quick just to take a peek? Once again, he's only like 5 to 10% less visible than I am, but he also isn't 100% solid matter. So I hope that he has like 1% better stealth than I do, which mechanically means nothing dice wise. I'd like him to go check really quick.
Okay.
Just kind of peek to make sure that nobody's standing there listening for activity before we continue.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Sounds
good.
Good.
Or a stealth check and a stealth check.
Stealth. And I get that +1, but also a -1 because it's far, right?
Yes.
Cool. Those pluses and minuses will really get you folks.
Ooh, nice. Well done.
I can't see it. What was it?
A natural 20.
Hey!
Hey, there we go.
So I rolled stealth first.
Yep. So he is very translucent at the moment.
I'm telling you all, it's the +1, -1. Can I get advantage, but also disadvantage on this perception check?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That was a 19.
Hey, 19
Wow.
+3. So I'll take a 22 as Nier runs down and kind of peeks through the door just to see what's going on as we contemplate doing stuff.
Okay. As you walk, you can see Nier can see or Far rather can see walking down the stairs. Mir is walking down the stairs. The two guards kind of just give him a nod.
Mm-hmm.
And at the moment, nothing else is happening in the house.
And I don't have a telepathic line of communication with Far, so he does come back, and he communicates that to us.
Okay.
Yeah. Gang, it seems like the all clear is present. And unless we want to try to be sneaky, again, I would advocate might not be the worst thing in the world to knock on the door. That was weird timing a moment ago, and then like I stop and turn around and wait to see if the door gets knocked on again, and it doesn't. I assume.
Aerwyna will go over and gently knock on the door.
On the other door?
On the other door.
Who is it?
Oh, I'm from across the hall. So the door opens and shuts. I just wanted to say, make an apology. Our door, there seems to be something wrong with our door. It keeps opening and shutting.
I keep hearing that.
I know, right?
It's terrible.
So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry for all the extra hallway noise. And she looks over at the others like, what are we doing?
Dude, we sent down for snacks to be brought back up. Did you need us to turn them around when they arrive again to bring anything to you?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Aerwyna is gonna go into the other room and just wild shape into a cat. She wants to know what's in the hole. Aerwyna has lost all patience.
All right. So if you not opening the door, you go back into your room, wild shape into the cat, and crawl under through the hole into this other room. In this other room, there's a slight glint of light from a lantern that seems to be sitting on a desk. A draft kind of wafts through this as there are pieces of the either the windows are not fully sealed This is probably one of the older rooms of the house. You see a squat rocking chair in the corner, and an individual covered in what looks like 6 or 7 thick quilts. And there's just this person rocking back and forth. This very old lady. You can see she has 2 giant white braids that go down both sides of her face, wrinkles from the top of her head all the way to her chin, and she might even, if from what the look of you can see, she doesn't seem to really acknowledge you as you walk in, as you pop in.
There's a cat. She's going to kind of stealth as a cat around the room just to kind of like get the vibe.
Okay.
And her shape is actually as a chimeric cat, a cat native to Icewind Dale.
Okay.
In the wilds. So she also has 60-foot tremor sense.
Okay.
As she kind of just peeks around the room.
You can see on the table next to her, there's a small plate of half-eaten food, and as you kind of just prounce around and look, you can see it's a very small, kind of disheveled bedroom. Small desk, small table, and as you get closer, the one thing you do notice that kind of catches you off guard for a moment is it seems like you can only see one leg. Otherwise, the other portion of the leg is kind of cupped off at the knee. Wooden piece of like wooden.
Is it the same leg that the master of the house was limping on?
No.
Okay, different leg.
But very perceptive.
Interesting, though. I think she kind of.
Oh, did I lose sound?
Hello?
There you go. Yep, I don't know what happened. Now my audio is acting up.
Oh, you're choppy now. Truly exciting.
All right, there we go.
Aerwyna wants to do like an open mouth cat sniff, like where the cats get like the big sense of the room.
Okay, the best way I can describe this is Grandma's been in the room for way too long, and everything is just this musty smell.
Does she seem to be also wearing the red necklace?
She's wearing a blue necklace, yes.
A blue necklace?
They're all wearing blue necklaces. It wasn't red.
They're all wearing blue.
It's all blue necklaces.
All blue. Okay.
It's like blue triangular necklaces with what looks like a sword kind of stuck in the center of it, pointing downward.
Huh.
Very fancy looking.
Very fancy. She'll kind of head out and then go back to the room and paw at the window of like, let me out. Just let me out. Like when a cat wants to go outside.
Oh, like she went back through the hole, or
back through the hole, back to her group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll break off from a short rest, get up, walk over to the window and open it for Aerwyna.
Aerwyna's gonna pop out onto the little landing outside.
Okay.
I don't know where my person went. Nier's on top of me.
Okay, where are we heading?
We're gonna go.
Crap, what is happening? My audio's acting up now. Oh, this is fun. I think my headphones are breaking. That's not good.
Oh no.
That's right. We'll make it through the night.
We'll do a game of charades.
All right, we're good right now.
Okay. Aerwyna is going to jump through the window, and then
Yep.
head over to the opposing window to stare in the speaker's window. She assumes that's the speaker's
Ah.
room.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
That is. Give me a perception check, please, as you
Perception
kind
check.
of prowl your way over to that point.
Okay. I'm rolling it on D&D Beyond because I don't have all my wild shapes set up.
That's fine.
Hell yeah. Perception is a 26. I am a perceptive little kitty cat.
Yeah. So as you're kind of
With
sitting on
tremor
top
sense.
of the, you're sitting on top of what looks like the roof of the kennel that you walked past when you walked into the care or into the main hall, and you notice this room is furnished to the T. It is tapestried. It is fancy material. Everything is very large in there. A royal bedchamber, including a large bed, very elegant tapestries hanging on the wall, a chamber pot in the corner. There are bars over the windows, but they have like that almost like wrapped look, so that's very luxury, decorative designed. And a guard is standing inside, as well as the speaker, whose back is currently turned to you, to the window. And what'd you get as your perception?
26.
You notice that with a 26, I got to kind of give you that the height is off.
The height is off.
And this person and the speaker from the back end, you were described as having very long, slicked back hair, has no hair. And a door is on the other side of the window. You can see a door on the other side as well in that room.
Door on the other side. Is there more ledges that she can kind of cat parkour around? All of my favorite games, Stray. Is there some climbable platforms?
This would be a little bit more difficult because you'd have to climb kind of around the actual guard tower that's up.
Okay.
So you'd have to wrap around and stuff. Just because there's the potential of falling. So.
I mean,
if that's where you're heading, I need an athletics check. Or acrobatics, I'll give you that.
Why do cats not have acrobatics? This is truly confusing.
While that's happening, are any of the three of you doing anything to make sure that we're...
I'm staying by the window to make sure I can let Aerwyna in when she comes back.
Okay.
Can I see her outside?
Not at this distance. She kind of went... If you look out the window even, you can see, and then she's gone in the darkness.
All right, I'm just keeping an eye out for her. I'll put on my... It's cold out, right?
Mm-hmm. It's always
cold
out.
Right, I'll throw a cloak on and my hat just to make sure.
Okay.
But I don't close the window.
Okay. Nier or Kelevar?
Just retuning my little guitar. Still trying to get Pink Panther down. Especially now that she jumped out the window as a cat. Feels even more appropriate.
Okay.
Since Aerwyna popped outside as a cat, and it cannot be proven or disproven that it is Aerwyna, she wants to kind of go a little bit where it's harder to see her.
Okay.
But where she can still see inside, and she's going to like paw at the what do we want to do? She wants to make an ungodly cat noise outside of the speaker's window to try and get him to turn around so she can see his face.
Okay.
ungodly cat sounds.
All right.
Like those god cats.
Give me either a thinking almost persuasion, because this seems like one of those like ungodly cat sounds to like notice me type cat things.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be like an intimidation, like you're hissing or something like that.
We're gonna be persuasive.
Okay.
Like, let me in, person who's
Or performance?
Or performance. I can do performance too.
we're gonna do persuasion. So that's gonna be a 24 to be like
24.
a sad cat outside the cat sounds outside a window. Please let me in.
Okay.
It's so cold out here. Meow. I'm sad and alone.
As that happens, for just a brief second, you see a glance of and I want to make sure I get the description right because I don't want it to sound wrong. A white, like, turns for a very few seconds before the guard runs over and shuts the curtains. You see a individual with very long, slender looked face, white, with no nose at all. And then it goes away, and then he turns his back as you see the curtain close.
I think there's been a switcheroo. She wants to keep investigating, and she has a feeling. So this is where Aerwyna's brain has gone. That's not the speaker, but he was dressed like the speaker, but he's now shorter. Maybe he's somebody pretending to be the speaker while the speaker is still ill in the other room. Is kind of like her thought. And she still is like, God, it's like such a bad idea for her to try to go around that wall in her wild shape. But I guess if she does that in her wild shape, she just poofs out of her wild shape on the floor. And then that's just embarrassing of like, how did you get outside? I heard a cat and it was sad. I guess she now has an excuse. She's given herself her own excuse for going outside.
Okay.
So she's gonna try and squeeze around the side of the building to go look in a window. This might be where the woe of the wheel and woe comes in.
Okay. Roll me a acrobatics check, please.
Okay.
As you're trying to scale the edges of a...
Hey, it's a 13, which is better than what I thought it was going to be.
13's good. I will say that as you go around, I'm going to put this in a little bit less of a terrible way of having this happen. Okay. You scale it, you get around the edge to the other side of the window where you're still in the same room, and you see a piece of the guard the guard tower kind of sticking out, like a rock sticking out, and you hop onto it, and as you do, you realize that wherever you're heading, there are no windows.
Oh no. Does it look like there's a chimney on the roof? Some
with
sort of a point of ingress from like a different location.
It doesn't look like it, no.
Okay. Okay, well, she'll start trying to head back to her friends.
Okay. I'm going to give you one more acrobatics check because you've got to climb all the way back around now.
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Well, so as you jump back down to where you were, the snow has been falling, and you catch that slick slate roof of the the kennel and onto the ground downstairs
Okay.
in the snow. And we'll say just because of you can't just fall and not take anything, you're gonna take 4 points of fall damage.
Wow, she's no longer a cat anymore. Oh, Nier, you're muted.
You're muted. The wonders of sound tonight, I'm telling you, it's ruthless.
Wait a minute. Damage forces you out of wild shape?
If
Yeah.
you hit 0.
Yeah, and cats only have 2.
Oh! Well, what about temporary hit points?
That would be a rousing 3 HP.
No, I
Total.
gave you 9 temporary hit points.
I used them in our last combat when we got our
okay.
but
And the 8th spell?
yeah, I only had one HP left from the
Okay.
8, and yeah.
Sam,
Sorry, trying to help. Never mind.
Sam was wondering, based on the description you gave us in the previous session, how far it would be looking out the window to the next wall over. And as he was wondering that, he's wondering if Aerwyna would still be visible enough if Nier was looking out the window to potentially intercede in the act of falling, because he has a plan, if so.
Where they're at, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40.
It's okay.
So 50 feet to your right, left, and 20 feet down. Yeah, I don't think so.
Can we roll for initiative?
What are we rolling initiative
Against
for?
gravity?
So what Nier would do if he saw the cat beginning to fall was zap far down to the ground, because I can then he would poof away. Never mind. So I could nobly attempt this plan, and the second Far was 30 feet away from me, he would just explode. So never mind. Yep.
It's okay. Aerwyna just lands in a huff and pretends to fall again to make the whole make a sound of she did the fall. Oh, clumsy me.
You hear a couple barks from the kennel. Hush down there! We don't need the Lord coming to get us.
The Lord coming
Is that
to
the
get
dogs?
who? Yeah,
No,
who's
there was
talking?
it was another voice.
Oh. Who is that? Are you what?
Wait, somebody out there?
Yeah, I heard a cat.
What are you doing out here in the snow?
Oh, there was a cat. I heard a cat, and then I didn't know where it went, and it sounded cold and sad and alone, and it wanted to come inside. And then I went out the window to try and find it, because it could die out here. And then I fell off the roof.
Oh, I mean, it does sound somewhat, convincing. I'm just the stable boy here, so it's really, whatever you're doing here. I mean, I get it. Not everything looks exactly how it is, but where were you heading?
Oh, I was gonna just try and grab that cat and bring it inside because it sounded cold and miserable. Are you
roll me a deception check, please?
12. It's a far-fetched story because it is far-fetched.
Yeah,
there was a literal cat outside that was dealing
Yeah.
with the cold, though. It's sort of true.
Yeah. Did you hear that cat?
Yep, I heard the cat, and I also, see the paw prints of the cat, and then you here. So I have a feeling that there's more to this than I need to know. But yeah, how about you don't mention that I sneak extra scraps for the dogs, and I don't mention the fact that you just fell off a roof.
I love this. This is great for both of us.
Sounds good. And who are you again?
Oh, I'm Aerwyna. You wouldn't recognize me. I'm from somewhere else.
And this very scruffy ginger redhead is just bundled up a little bit, but not really. As he's kind of looking, you might want to get inside. It's cold out here.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna head back inside. And there's something that like kind of Aerwyna is like thinking about as she goes back inside.
Okay.
So we have she had necromantic energy off of the guy who came in, right?
Mm-hmm.
The speaker, or was it just an aura through?
It was just an aura in general.
Okay. Did he kind of look like anything that she'd seen before? So not like a red wizard kind of a deal. I imagine the red wizards all are bald, and I don't know why, but that's the visual I have in my head. All wizards no hair.
It's right. This is not what you saw. I'm gonna give you a. Trying to remember if you were there for that one or not. Were you there when you first met Kelevar?
Yes, I think I was. And I do remember a shape changer being amongst the group.
So you would have noticed that was more of what you were seeing.
Okay. Sounds good. She's gonna try and just Disney princess her way back into the building.
And you kind of get like side-eyed as you walk back through the double doors, and you scurry your way back up into the room.
Yeah, just like, hi, nothing to see here.
Okay. All right, you go back in the room.
We run out. Oh God, Aerwyna fell out the window. Oh,
I'm
nope.
fine.
She's right there. Everything is cool.
But yeah, she'll head back up. I'm fine. Nothing injured but my pride, and I still haven't found that cat. I hope it's okay. And just heads back upstairs.
All right, so the four of you are back up in the room. You've done your prowling. What's the next plan?
Okay.
So guys,
You want to share?
Wonderful news. Old lady, very old, across the hallway. Bad news. I think the speaker has been switcherooed. He was not. He was dressed as the speaker, but didn't look like the speaker. And then that's when I made that adorable cat sound of like, "Please come let me in." And then he turned his face, and then there was no hair and no nose, and was completely pasty. And that it reminded me of Kelevar's friend, who was from prison, who was a shape changer. Kind of that vibe. So I think the speaker's been switcherooed.
They got away. Well, I remember we accounted for all of the other prisoners on that.
Yeah, maybe it's Kelevar's friend, or a different one, because it sounded like the old switcheroo happened quite a bit ago.
Kelevar, you have any insight on this?
Not really. We were more escape prison buddies at best. Like, friend is a very, very strong term in prison.
Do you remember what that person was in for?
If I recall correctly, the shape changer was caught doing spying and potential espionage. The Tabaxi was running illegal underground dungeons for pleasure. The dwarf was mostly murder and arson.
Well, I think we killed everyone except for the shape changer, if I recall correctly.
I think the Tabaxi got away as well, but anyway, the shape changer, if that's the main focus, yeah, they were mostly like spies and espionage, like undermining government, kingdoms, and all that fun bag of tricks.
I mean, sounds like a great thing to be doing here, but I don't know if they're the same guy, and that's going to be very hard for me to tell through a window shaped as a cat.
Well, I'm just thinking that they're pretty rare, and we happen to know of one. But the point is moot. I mean, whatever they're doing, they're up. They replaced the original speaker, so they're up to no good.
Oh, and the guards know. Or at least that guard knew, because he went to go close the blind, which tells me that I wasn't supposed to see inside even.
Is the granny, the shape changer, and the guard, are they all wearing the blue necklace?
They're all wearing the blue necklace.
What about the stable boy?
Remember. Was the stable boy wearing the necklace? No.
How certain of you that it seems that the speaker himself was swapped out?
Because he was dressed like the speaker and was slightly shorter and looked like a guy without a nose.
A guy without a nose.
And he clearly had a nose earlier. And
did you notice any other servants besides the stable boy who were not wearing a necklace?
A granny was wearing the necklace, the guard was wearing a necklace, only the stable boy doesn't seem to be wearing one.
Just something the stable boy said, saying like, I know things are not what they seem here, but I'm thinking maybe it would be a good idea to have a chat with him to find out exactly what's going on, but I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not sure where to go from here.
I mean...
If we're feeling as though some bad behavior might be afoot, it seems like we may need to take on a not violent, but a more aggressive stance in our investigation of the situation. Because if we go to bed tonight, even if we keep watch, who's to say what could happen to any of us? And more importantly, Trovis, who checks watch, still hasn't returned.
No, Trovis is in the room sleeping.
Oh, Trovis, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember?
No,
I sprinkled him.
Yeah. Did Trovis walk with a limp when he came upstairs?
No, Trovis did not walk with a limp when he came upstairs.
Okay, just making sure.
What a question.
Well, we could try and minimize the chaotic nature of all this hullabaloo by going out the window and then through the other window, so that way we're at least not going with the guards. Because it seems like these windows are pretty, easy to open and close.
To talk to the stable boy?
No, to talk to go strong arm the changeling guy.
Oh, we're there. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
all right, I'm fine with whatever.
Asking how convinced you might be is because it seems like unless we really want to be dainty about it, the next path forward is potentially to go straight to him. But I can't imagine that going any way but violently, even if we're not the instigators. So if you
and that's why I was like, let's go through the window, because then at least then the guards have to like dramatically open the door. It gives us an extra like 6 seconds of.
Would it be possible to wait an hour before we do it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm here all night. I've got nothing else to do.
Well, wait an hour. That way, at least then I can, do a. I would like to do a small
I love
sermon.
It when the DM is rolling dice on the side.
Well, I'd like to do a small sermon before we head out and do something confrontational, because we haven't rested. And that's all. If it's okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm here all night.
All right. Then I'm gonna take a short rest.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tell a story. So it'd be great if we could just sort of get through that without being interrupted.
Okay.
You're looking at James.
And
I'm not gonna interrupt you.
DM's rolling, that's all I know. All right, I'm gonna try to take a short rest.
Says that. Yeah.
Yeah, Trovis is listening to us plan.
Trovis is sleeping.
Well, you're gonna have to wake his ass up in an hour.
I was for sure away from my. I'm so sorry for having to get up and down. My dogs are being insane. But Trovis came back when I was away. Did he just walk in, nod, and go straight to sleep, or did you guys ask him any questions?
No, he was having a conversation with the speaker about fishing rights.
I remember that.
I got suspicious, so I sprinkled him with holy water, and he didn't light up, and he's not wearing the necklace, so he's in the room with us. And
but when he got to the room, did you guys how'd it go? Was there anything weird about it, or was it totally normal?
All he said was he had a long discussion with him about fishing rights.
And none of us said, "Hey, something seems fishy." Like, maybe we should have a quick conversation. That never happened.
Nope.
Great.
No.
It went straight to I'm turning into a cat and jumping in this hole.
Phenomenal.
Yep.
I have a desire to
Wake him up.
shadow elf teleport magic across the way because I see stairs or something like that looking through the window on Foundry. But also, it might be way easier to start with wake up the Dragonborn and ask him a couple of questions. And can we do that while you're doing your short rest thing? I can sacrifice my
Look,
temporary.
if we're gonna do something, then tell me not to do the short rest so that I don't start it. Or we do nothing and we do a short rest. So if we do something, I'm not going to short rest. You wake up Trovis and we'll have a chat with him.
Because I think I could sacrifice my ability to benefit from your sermon if we do those things at the same time, but I can't talk to James while you're talking to James. Okay. I'm getting paranoid and I have a bunch of theories and I would like more information.
You think Trovis is a shapeshifter?
Then
the best person to question him should be Aerwyna.
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
because
I don't necessarily.
She can ask him something that only Trovis would know. You and I don't really know Trovis that well.
That's true. My line of thinking was more, hey, you're really tired and you had a seemingly normal conversation, but like we have these thoughts and we're gonna be honest with you. We maybe looked in and saw some information. Did you notice anything strange? But if you're worried that he might be a replaced person or an imposter in some way, shape, or form, we can start with, hey, this is awkward, but are you to some degree or another? It occurred to me from the moment I learned, oh, Trovis is back in the room with us, it occurred to me that from the other room, and then when I came back in here, it never sounded like we talked to Trovis about his experience downstairs, because he didn't come back upstairs with us, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
He walked with you guys back upstairs the second time.
Yeah, but it would have been hard for us in the Great Hall to talk to him, and then I turned into a cat because I think my brain was short-circuiting, trying to figure out what to do. Yeah,
okay, if we want to try to ask him more questions, I don't think that's a terrible idea, but I misunderstood the order of events, and I'm so sorry for causing a big distraction with it, which I think I did in the previous episode too, which ultimately led me to say, nah, just do what you were going to do. And same. Chris, sleep and sermon sounds great, although are we getting a door knock?
You are getting a door knock. Mir comes back with food.
Excellent.
Oh,
this is an Elfie bag.
This is multiple Elfie bags.
Yes.
I keep resting.
He heard my dietary requirements, and he took it seriously. I'm gonna tip him 2 gold.
Oh. Are you sure?
Oh yeah. I don't commonly get service like this, and also this money was given to me by the guy who runs the shop I stay at back in Karakonig. So go nuts.
He when I talk about like treasure, like it's like you just gave him his Christmas present. He is lit up, excited.
It is
thank
perpetually
you.
winter. I am happy to give him a Yule gift. Yeah.
I'll be around if you need anything.
Absolutely, yeah. Wait, really quick, how long have you worked here at Dinaval?
I mean, I've been here. It's been a few years now. Ever since Kratos came into town.
Does he seem sincere in his claim to have been here for a couple of years?
I mean, he was here he picked me up out of the gutter and.
That was Sam asking James. Does this person seem sincere when they say that they have been here for a couple of years?
Yes.
Okay. And all of the staff that we've met tonight, because I myself am new. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but these folks that I'm in this room with right now were kind enough to take me on somewhat sight unseen. We had to go through like a little kerfuffle where the girl was in the hole, and it was a whole thing before her big nap, but now they've welcomed me in. I've heard some of their stories, but in their previous interactions with Dinaval, I didn't hear a lot about the people who were here specifically in the keep. Everyone who's here tonight, like they've also all been here for years and years and years, so was there any recent changes?
I mean, we've had changeover for some of the servants to come from down the road, and then they'll swap out and things like that. Some of the families will help contribute. Everybody's really nice here, and they're just very friendly.
Well, that's great news. Well, hey, and enjoy that tip. It was well earned, and thank you so much for the Elfie bags.
Absolutely.
Question. Mostly because it seems to be like the hit item around the house. Where did you all get those blue necklaces from? Like, is there like a little boutique in town where I could get one? Because I've been looking to upgrade my own kind of look and vibe, and this seems to be quite the trend. We don't get trends in Caer Konig. You know us, Caer Konigs.
Kratos kind of gives them out.
Gives them out.
I got an extra one.
You have an extra one?
You want it?
Sure, I'll take it. Thank you. Very thoughtful and very kind. And Aerwyna is just gonna like generally, with all of the love of somebody who does not like Labubus, taking a Labubu from someone else and not wanting to actually touch it, and just like, thank you. I will put this on in like a couple minutes. I have to like figure out what to wear with it first. It's gonna. Well, I'll show you later. I'll show you tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And he kind of gets pushed out the door, it sounds like, at that point.
So nobody else finds it suspicious that they're being handed out necklaces by the creepy guy who showed up in town, and then the speaker's been switcherooed
and might be stealing people's noses.
Yeah, might be have his nose been stolen. I don't know.
Okay.
I think we can authorize violence.
I'd respond, but I'm resting.
Yeah, there's a quick nap happening in the corner.
I'll just sit here and be left out of anything until you're all done.
It's been 55 minutes. That's insane. Wow, time really flies out here in Caer Dineval.
Anything else you guys are going to do for the next 45, 50 minutes before the rest is over?
I have a dumb idea.
Okay, I'm stopping resting. All right, I get up. Walk over to Aerwyna and said, let's go. No sermon. Let's just go.
Ginjack's dad sense turns on aggressively.
As you say that, you notice Aerwyna has, like, holding by 2 fingers the amulet that is hanging.
Oh, you got a good one there. Hey, can I get a closer look at it?
Yeah, here you go. Is it worth getting up from your nap for?
It's not going to happen. I'll use religion to take a look at it closely.
I need you as Ginjack to roll me this with advantage, please.
Woo.
Religion?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, well, if it's already an advantage, I'm also gonna put a little juice on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sprinkle
some. Can I do that? Yeah. Advantage. Put a little prayer on it. That'll be a 23, sir.
With a 23, you see that fog kind of as you get closer to it without touching it. Those around you would look at it and they would see what just seems like a figure inside. You, because of who you are, see something different. You see the image of a man stuck inside of ice.
A man is trapped in ice? Or stuck?
A humanoid figure with what looks like horns on the side of his head, pulling out of like a half a piece of ice. Like he's stuck in ice, surrounded by chains.
It's a man chained up, and he's got horns on his head, and he's stuck in ice, and he's trying to pull his way out. Can I tell if the aura of nastiness is coming from him, or he's being trapped by it?
You can tell that it's all nasty.
All right, so something's imprisoned and it's trying to get free.
But the difference is that anybody else that would be looking in this necklace would just see the image. You're seeing this moving. This isn't just a an image. This is moving.
Is there a reason for that? Or, oh, it's because I'm a cleric. Or
Yes.
because I'm Ginjack.
It's because you're Ginjack. There we go. It's because you're Ginjack.
Ah, well, I put that aside. I don't want to think about that. But I'll think about, it's like, no, I'm Ginjack.
Do you share that with Aerwyna?
I share the first part. All right, this is what I see. He's probably because I'm a priest of Shantea. I can see that it's a very evil thing. There's someone trying to break out the ice. He's a man. He's got horns. And it's in there. I mean, what you're seeing is he's still, but I can see him. He's moving. Is he looking at me?
He is. He follows you.
He knows I'm here and he's looking at me.
I wonder if this is where I'm getting that, sense of necrotic presence from. Like, kind of not like a person, but like
it's undead.
Yeah.
It's a ghost. Sorry, what'd you say?
I shake Trovis and I go, yeah, hey bud, wake up. Give us a little bit more Hey, stay in your bed if you need to. Keep a dagger in your hand. We're going loud, okay?
What did I miss?
A lot. It seems things in this castle are amiss, and if the people in here, or if the people of Cara Dinaval outside the castle aren't in danger, then the people inside this castle certainly are. Any questions?
What do you need from me? And he starts to get up.
Maybe don't die.
Nah, I've been through many.
Well, I have to throw down soon, but anyway, that's what I see in that thing, Aerwyna.
Okay.
So ready when you are.
Yeah, let's go through this window plan that we have. Trovis, excuse me. We're going through the window.
All right.
Your bed is right in front of it.
Not going to be able to get through that window.
Okay. And Aerwyna just opens the window as goes outside.
As you open the window, the wind comes in and you start to see the flurry starting to push into the window. Mm-hmm. Last time I knew we were just taking a nap and then leaving. What is happening?
Oh. Nier explained it. The speaker's been switcherooed. Also, we gotta check to see if you're still you. Why did you quit drinking?
Because the Goliaths attacked and I had to make sure that the town was safe.
Okay, good enough for me. Well, we're gonna go deal with the whole town speaker switcheroo because I think he's in a room that the shape changer who is the speaker was standing in front of. So we're gonna go deal with that. You're welcome to keep taking a nap. Maybe move a dresser in front of the door, just so people don't come and kill you through the main door, and then you can
You don't need my help.
I mean, you can if you.
I
I'm
just
not
don't
gonna
think
say
I'm
no.
going to scale a wall very well.
Hold on. Let me put walk on water on us. I'll refresh that spell. And the idea is to walk on the roof, right? To get to the other.
Yeah.
We have to scale the wall to get to the roof.
Oh, we do?
The only reason we were able to... Yes. And he looks
Is there
out the
any reason
door.
why we can't... Sorry, Aerwyna, is there any reason why we can't do this from the inside of the house?
Oh, because there was 2 guards in front of the door. And do we want to deal with everybody in the house knowing our business, or...
Never mind.
I'm trying to minimize how many people are casualties in this.
I'll put on a walk on water, so at least we can walk on snow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If we're inside of a castle too, the more noise that gets made between ourselves and the room we're intending to get to, the more likely it is that person could move or barricade themselves more sufficiently. So I do like the idea of trying to get outside and then go at it from the other window. It's just a matter of how feasible that is. And then Ginjack does raise a couple of key concerns. We're not cats. How easy would it be for us to get to that window in a way that doesn't have multiple people scrabbling to get to it, because it could just be one person inside waiting for everybody else to join them, and that's not exactly effective either.
Are you asking me, or are you asking your party?
I was asking Aerwyna's impressions. Like, hey, does it actually seem like we would be able to get to the window in a tactical manner?
I mean, it looks like the shed with the dogs, the dog stable, the kennels. There we go. That's the word. Is underneath the windows. So what we could do is climb out of this window down to the floor, go kind of around and then up on that other side, which is at least
probably a lot safer than what you originally planned, which was scaling a wall.
You guys can't all just turn into cats? That's lame.
I have a rope.
I have a rope.
Okay.
Then let's use the rope and go down to the ground and then do what you said. Just walk around the building and then...
I agree with our cleric.
It was
I'm with him. I'm sorry, Aerwyna. I'm no good at scaling. You know, it's just...
I didn't say question.
So, before we do this, maybe we find out, does the bard have any, complaints about this, or is this everybody in?
Yeah,
I
Kelevar.
mean, personally, at the rate we're going, we might as well just set the whole thing on fire and just see what pans out. I didn't say it was a good idea, just... It's an idea.
I mean, we could set a fire in the kitchen, and then everybody goes to deal with the kitchen fire, and then we can go into the other room probably a little bit more efficiently.
Rather than jump from one plan to another, why don't we just stick to the one that we have and carry it through?
I'm cool with either.
Cool with arson. I'm cool with scaling. Your choice.
I mean, I'm really bad at climbing, but I will give it an old college try. If all else fails, there's always spider shape.
I reckon it would be easier with a rope.
Okay.
So I'll tie it off in the room and then open the window and toss the rope out.
Oh, I'm not worried about climbing down. Gravity's got me. Getting down's not the question.
We'll say, yeah, for the sake of this, you tie the rope off. You all drop down. You're outside of the main room. The only thing I need you all to roll me stealth checks, because the room you're dropping down to is right underneath, is right where Kradoth's main quarters is.
Oh, we could also check out what's going on in there while we're Scooby-Dooing down a wall.
So
that's a 1 from Ginjack?
Yeah. That 2
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're just...
Wait, and I have to roll disadvantage. Please be a 1. Please be a 1. Please be a 1. Oh, no, it's higher. It's an 8.
I got a 12.
That's what I'm thinking. We should just walk past the guards, really.
So
we haven't done anything sus yet to draw their attention, so...
As you all, as Ginjack says, what we probably should do, all of a sudden you hear this as Ginjack slides out the back of the window and falls into the snow. The rest of you trying to scale at the exact same time, some of you able to make it down, others not so much, as 3 of you are probably sitting in the snow at the moment. The other 2 slide down the rope. Everybody with snow can take 3 points of damage. As you get to the bottom, now these giant snow angels of individuals falling out of the window. You were able to carefully walk across the yard to the stable boy's kennel.
Oh, while we walk past his office, can Aerwyna just kind of peek quickly into Krennic's office?
If you'd like to.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Well, while we're going, might as well. 14.
With a 14, you go to peek in, and you see him staring out at you at the same time.
Just leaves.
Oh, so we're going loud.
I mean, he was looking right at me. I panicked.
So as you are heading out, or heading over to the kennel door, you can now see the main door has been thrown open.
Mm-hmm.
4 individuals with lanterns come out, and Kradoth is walking out behind them, and that's where we'll pick up to the next episode. Because nothing bad could have went wrong there.
Nothing at all.
Just got reinforcements so we can find that damn cat so the rest of the building can sleep.
Thank you all for another wonderful episode of Dress to Quest. Real quick, we are going to go circle around to let everybody tell us who they are and what they're doing this week in the TTRPG space. And then we'll end it, of course, with the wonderful artwork of Ginjack. So, real quick, we're going to start with our Indivisible Man. Humphrey, what you got going on?
Oh, not a whole lot at the moment, just because I had a weekend at Ren Fair. I am pooped, and I have so many costume pieces to sort back into their respective places. Otherwise, it's just... And there's the Candela Obscura game I've been threatening for a while.
Threatening.
I just need people with whips to keep on my ass for a bit, but that's not here nor there. Otherwise, not much else beyond that.
Excellent. Well, if you didn't get a chance, go check out his Instagram. He did a bunch of really cool cosplays at the Colorado Ren Fair, including the one from Delicious in Dungeon. Yeah, Shinji.
Yes, my summer senshi.
Senshi, yeah, which it was really cool. All right, what's happening over in Alix's space?
This upcoming weekend, I will be at the San Luis Obispo Ren Fair. So if you're in Central California, let me know. I will be there, and I will have 2 wonderful friends with me that I've been working really hard at getting ready. We have Sir Furby in their chainmail. Not to be outdone though by Labubu, also in chainmail. So if you want to come see what unhinged things and I'll be in costume too, wearing my own chainmail as well. Everybody's wearing it.
Everybody's wearing it.
We're a trend, all 3 of us.
Awesome. Anything else happening in the world of Alix?
Well, we were off this week due to terrible storms from Eberron, but you can catch me, Lady Lily, Blackwell, D&D Everyman, also as he's known on all of his socials, as well as our other friends over at To Be Diced. You can come check us out on every other Sunday. It's a week since Dress to Quest. And then eventually there will be another project coming out on Tuesdays for me.
Awesome.
And I'm very excited because I will be playing a tiny Fey menace.
That won't be hard at all.
I mean, yeah, I got this, right? I think so.
All right. And if you haven't watched any of her stuff, she does great cosplay. She creates amazing chainmail and scale mail as well as a wonderful actor for any of your shows. We'll jump over to Sam.
Hey everybody, at the moment I don't have anything pressing on the calendar, but I will be out at San Diego Comic. Yeah, I know, I'm talking to you, buddy. Just don't know what we can discuss just yet. Anyway,
Yeah, we're good.
I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con all of next week, because I believe that is not this coming, but the week thereafter. Wait, no, that's next week. Oh my god. Anyways, I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con all of next week. I'll be working at a couple of different booths, just assisting with things. So feel free to give me a shout online at Dungeon Samster if you want to meet up and say howdy. We can talk games. And I'm going to be running in a home game capacity Eat the Reich for the first time soon. It sounds incredibly fun. And I also have upcoming games of Tales of the Valiant and Girl by Moonlight, which is built on the same system of Blade in the Dark and Scum and Villainy, all of which I'm doing for the first time in a home game capacity before I seek to bring them online, in addition to James giving me finger guns, other games I'm working on learning how to run currently. So keep an eye out for projects to be announced. And also, I just had a good Monday, so hope everybody enjoyed the show with us.
Yeah. Not to mention, go check out Sam's Instagram channel. He teaches a lot of, or he talks a lot about other TTRPGs besides Dungeons and Dragons, which is a really cool opportunity to get something new for your own table. Before I go on my soapbox, which nobody ever wants to hear anyways, let's check out the cool stuff, which is Chris.
Oh, so not true. Today I spent a lot of time drawing cats.
As one should.
Oh,
There's
I love
cats,
it. Is
there's-
that I
There you go.
love it. Is that
There's some-
Aerwyna as a cat?
Yes.
We've got
Oh my
Aerwyna as a
God.
cat. We've got the tabby cat. We've got, it looks like Mir.
I also drew him the
speaker.
And then I did a couple of no speakers over here and here.
We don't like the Lafubus.
Lafubu speakers.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't like
but-
the Lafubu speakers.
But I was trying for a forest cat over here. And yeah, sort of a Pikachu one here that was I thought would be Aerwyna. And yeah. So it's
Awesome.
Aerwyna,
just
what-
cats today.
Canonically, now I request that Aerwyna can only speak common, but it's only to say her name when she's in wild shape.
Right. Aerwyna.
Aerwyna. But it
That's awesome. All right. So I'm your lore keeper for the evening. Tabletop Misfits. I do stuff on Mondays, on Wednesdays, on Thursdays, and we also have shows on Sundays. If you missed yesterday's episode of Guardians of the Grid, our new Power Rangers TTRPG, it is amazing. They just stepped in. They got their first sword. It's been a lot of fun. Go check that out with a whole new crew of people. Tonight was a blast. Dress to Quest has been our ongoing series for over 2 years now, and it has become such a wonderful story to tell with my friends. Not to mention, if you can and have the opportunity to do so, we are looking at trying to find ways to give back to Chris for all the awesome artwork he does. So if you want to see more, let us know, and contribute to that, because we're hopefully getting more artwork as we go. It'd be awesome. Maybe we'll get a whole bunch of those cat pictures and we'll just throw that as part of the starting soon. Instead of getting a big one artwork, we'll just get a whole bunch of cat pictures for one of them. Oh, puppy. Anyway, my ADHD is going to kick in and I'm going to go on a trail, so we're not going to do that. But yeah, Wednesday, we potentially will have Tavern Talks. Right now, we have one of our co-host, Beaker. His daughter's birthday is Wednesday, and we're all supposed to go to the amusement park. So if we get back in time, we'll do Tavern Talks. If not, I'm sorry, we'll pick that up. Life is going to go first on that one. Beaker will be back here on Thursday, and then and we do our next recording of our secret project that we've been working for almost 3 months on Sunday. So I'm super excited. Next episode might be another one shot, so just be careful, keep an eye on the socials, and then I will be at Gen Con starting at the end of the month. I will be in one panel with Sam, the New York GM, and then I'm also going to be in 3 games, so you can pick me up if there's a game still open for GUI Cube on Thursday in the afternoon, Friday in the afternoon, or Saturday evening. We're doing a LARP event where I'll be dressed up like a vampire, so it'd be great. It's a good time, so we'll see you guys there. Of course, don't forget, stay warm. We'll talk to you guys soon. your undressed quest. Have a good night.